Welcome to Book to Blueprint, where powerful books become practical blueprints for real life. You do not need more information, you need execution. This is Book to Blueprint. Today, we're not just talking about a book, we are building an actual blueprint. This is your guide to implementing MJ DeMarco's Millionaire Fastlane, a direct path to cracking that code to wealth. So let's just get right to it with a tough question. Are you on the get rich slow plan? You know the one I'm talking about, the one that says go to school, get a steady job, save 10% and just hope that one day when you're 65, you'll finally be rich. I mean, are you really trading your life away today for a promise of wealth when you're old? Well, the core message of this whole thing is simple. That conventional path, the slow lane, it's a huge gamble. You're betting on turns you might not even have. But there is another way, a shortcut, a fast lane that cracks the code to wealth now, not decades from now. So let's dive right in. Well, this isn't going to be just theory. We're about to break down the exact actionable steps to get you off that slow, grinding road and into the express lane to real financial freedom. This is your implementation guide. Okay, first things first, what's the destination here? What are we actually trying to build? The core outcome, the whole point of applying this blueprint is to create a radical, and I mean radical shift in your timeline for getting wealthy. The goal isn't just to be rich. I mean, who wants to be rich in a wheelchair? The goal is to be wealthy while you're young enough to actually go out and enjoy it. It's all about achieving that financial freedom and living a rich life now, not later. Now, to get there, you need a massive mindset shift. It's fundamental. You have to totally change how you see the world and your role in the economy. It's about moving from one side of a very important equation over to the other. And this is the absolute crucial point. You have to switch from being a consumer to being a producer. So instead of buying products, you sell them. Instead of teaching a class, you offer one. Instead of constantly looking for a job, you create jobs. You have to break free from that cycle of consumption and become a producer first. Honestly, this is the master key to everything. All right, so a fast-lane business isn't just any business. No way. It has to operate on a very specific set of rules. DeMarco calls them the 5 commandments, and your business idea has to satisfy every single one. Think of it like a checklist, a test for its real wealth potential. He even gives it a cool acronym, NECST. First up, the commandment of need. And listen, this is where 90% of businesses completely fail. You have to stop asking, how can I make money? And start asking, what problem can I solve? Or what value can I actually provide to people? Money, that's just a byproduct of getting value. It's not the other way around. Second, we have the commandments of entry. So think about it. Is the barrier to get into your business a tiny little hurdle that anybody can just hop over? Or is it a high wall? If you hear everyone is doing it, that is a massive red flag. A low bar for entry just means crazy high competition, and that absolutely crushes your profits. The harder it is to start, the more protected your fast lane is. Third is the commandment of control. You absolutely have to be in the driver's seat. Fast laners are drivers, not hitchhikers, right? You need to control your own pricing, your marketing, your operations, the whole thing. If you're just a little cog in somebody else's machine, like in an MLM or something, you are not in control, period. Fourth, the commandment of scale. Can your business serve a single neighborhood, or can it serve the entire world? To make millions, you have to be able to impact millions. And you can do this through high volume, reaching a ton of people, or through high magnitude, providing a huge amount of value to fewer people. And finally, the big one, the commandment of time. You have to build a business system that works for you, not a job that you work in. Your income has to be completely divorced from your time. If you have to be there for money to be made, guess what? You don't own a business. You own a job. Okay, so we've got the rules down. Now let's actually build the action plan. This is the starting sequence to take this idea and make it real. It's a 4-step process to get yourself moving. Step 1, define that dream life, but in detail. Get specific. Step 2, calculate exactly what that lifestyle costs. This is what he calls the number. Step 3, make it official. Go form an LLC or corporation. Separate yourself legally from the slow lane. And step 4, start today, right now. Don't worry about making $1 million. Just focus on making your very first dollar, and 50, then 500. And you've got to measure it, right? So here's how you turn those steps into real trackable goals. Your mission. Have your business entity filed by the end of your first month. In the first 2 weeks, your goal is to identify 10 real-world problems or pain points. By the end of month 2, you need a basic version of your solution ready to go. And by month 3, you make your first sale. See, it's a process, not some lottery ticket event. A blueprint is totally useless if you don't take consistent action. Wealth isn't built in one giant leap. It's built day by day through repeated steps. So these are the daily and weekly habits you have to adopt to make any real progress. And look, these aren't just little suggestions. They are non-negotiable requirements. You've got to read every single day. Train your brain to see problems and opportunities everywhere. You have to work on your system daily, especially when you don't feel like it. That's commitment. Keep that financial goal of yours visible and track it every week. And finally, focus on one business. Just one. Don't get shiny object syndrome. Master one path. Okay, now let's talk about failure, because it's not enough to know what to do. You also have to know what not to do. So let's look at the biggest potholes on the fast lane that derail most people. So many people, they start out with all this incredible enthusiasm, but then they hit these predictable roadblocks and they just give up. So what are these traps? What are the things that pull people right back into the slow lane? Avoiding these pitfalls is absolutely critical. So don't chase after some get-rich-quick event. Embrace the process of building something real. Don't be a hitchhiker in someone else's system that totally violates the commandment of control. And please, don't fall for the do-what-you-love trap. Instead, find a problem people will pay you to solve and become passionate about solving it. Do not wait for the perfect time, because I'm telling you, it will never, ever arrive. And finally, you have to think strategically, like a chess player, not just one move at a time like a checkers player. And this really brings us to the final point. The roadmap is crystal clear. The engine is tuned up and ready to go. But right now, it's all just sitting there as idle potential. None of this matters one bit until you actually put the car in gear and slam on the accelerator. So the bottom line is this. Excuses do not build empires. Waiting around doesn't create freedom. The garage door is open. The road is clear. What single small action are you going to take right now to get on that road? If you have a book in mind that should be added to our list, comment below. If this blueprint helped you, subscribe, like, and build with us. More blueprints are coming. Stay intentional, stay consistent. We are doing this one book at a time. And remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So share this with them and grow together. Real progress becomes stronger when it is shared. Build your life one blueprint at a time. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you do.